Caught my 26M BF 28M cheating. He doesn't know I know yet. To make a long story short, we've been dating for 7 months and I thought things were going really well. He's currently on vacation with his best friend and I'm here taking care of his cat. Basically the day before I dropped he and his best friend off to the airport, we found his previous iPhone and we turned it on and realized it still worked. Well, he didn't turn it off and put it back in the drawer. It's been dinging, making wonder where the noise was coming from, and I finally remembered the old phone, so I checked the drawer and it was indeed that. I turned it off and went to bed last night. I had a weird dream of him cheating on me 2 nights ago and again this last night. I had this really weird feeling, especially because these last few days he's been hot and cold with me, so I decided to check the old phone because I know it's connected to his Apple account still. Well, I found out all the dinging was messages coming through from a sex app. I unlocked the phone and saw sexual messages and exchanges that started as soon as he landed in vacation. Question. He comes home in 2 days and has no idea I know. I texted him we need to talk when he comes home, but he hasn't seen it yet. I'm debating if I tell him to get an Uber ride to his apartment from the airport and then meet him to give him his keys back. I'm also debating on leaving behind the gold engraved bracelet he gave me for Christmas and I take back the things I've given to him in his apartment while he's not here. Edit. Update. This is a website-based app and it's strictly for cruising, which is just anonymous sex and hooking up with other men. All the chats are timestamped and it included swapping of nudes and plans to meet up. He also said multiple times he has to play safe because he's super DL. His best friend definitely has no idea he's cheating on me. It's a lot to explain why I know, but I am almost positive he doesn't know. I also think my boyfriend knows that I know now because I texted him we need to talk when gets back home and he replied, "Is everything okay?" and now the account is deleted. Leave the keys. Keep the bracelet. Whatever you do, please make sure the cat has adequate food and water and clean litter if you leave before boyfriend is home. Get any and all of his stuff out of yours. Get all your stuff out of his. Screenshot evidence for your friends and family. The day he returns, leave the charged phone for him to see. Put kitty food down. Leave his key. Block him everywhere. And release the evidence to friends and family while he's in the air. Get tested. Because it's unlikely this is the first time. Go live your life. Confronting him isn't necessary or worthwhile. And doing so while he's away even less so. He can find an Uber on his own. If you want to cause him the most discomfort, leave and never speak to him again. Guys I dated absolutely hated it when I ghosted them. I only did this when they cheated. Keep anything of value he gave you. If you don't want to wear it, pawn it. Take the things that are yours and ghost him. Please keep watching the cat until you know you now ex-boyfriend is about to be home. The cat didn't do anything wrong. Pack your stuff. Leave the keys and don't pick him up. Actually, completely ghost him. If he start blowing off your phone, he is too stupid to even deserve an explanation. Leave the bracelet with his old phone somewhere he can easily find it. Be a ninja and just leave without a trace and give him no explanation. Him not knowing why you dumped him will drive him insane. Just pack all your stuff up and leave before he comes back from his sex tourism vacation. Keep the bracelet, change the engraving. I would leave the phone on the counter with a sticky note saying, "We're done, you cheated, don't call me." Let him and his friend Uber home. Pack your things. Leave the key on the counter alongside his phone. Block him on everything. Keep the bracelet. Pawn it off and buy a FU present for yourself with the proceeds. Call your friends and go celebrate putting the trash out. He doesn't deserve your explanation. Having a conversation with him will be you giving him an opportunity to gaslighting and manipulate you into thinking it was all your fault. F him and enjoy being single. Are you picking him up from the airport? Be late. Be very, very late. In fact, when he calls to ask where you are, tell him you are stuck in traffic. Then ghost him. Leave the sex phone on the bed. Or in the kitty litter. Leave the key in the mailbox. Pawn the bracelet. Buy some cute shoes. Sorry this happened to you. It's good that you found out now. And not 10 years from now. Take screenshots of the messages. Text them to him and tell him you are done and for him to get an Uber home. Keep the bracelet. Don't take anything from his apartment unless you want to be arrested for theft. Leave his key on the counter and block him. Why waste energy talking? Leave the key with a note saying what you know and blocked him from everything. You deserve better. Good luck and give us an update. Steal the cat. Take your things. Exchange the gold bracelet for cash. Leave the keys. Ghost him. 1. Get your pictures and screenshots. Document what's happened. 2. Get out now while he's away. If you need to get family or friends to help you move fast or for emotional support, see about getting a couple of pizzas and some fun drinks to make it more tolerable. 3. Pawn the bracelet. It's legally your property as it was gifted to you. If there's a way to lock the house and leave the key inside, do that. Or leave it under his doormat or near the area. 4. He does not deserve a ride from you. Once everything's out and done, block his number immediately. He will return from vacation and have to find his own way home to an otherwise empty house minus the cat. Let your friends and family know of the situation and ask them to deny contact with him should he reach out. You're going to be okay. And I'm glad you learned of his infidelity when you did. It's never easy, but the strength, willpower, and decisiveness you exhibit now will help shape you into a better person. Hugs. Red heart. Print all the messages on the app. Take out all your things from the house. Leave the key with a neighbor or throw it under the door after you leave. You don't need to confront him if you don't want to. But it's important to tell you and his friends about what happened before he can convince them to spam you to forgive him. And if you want to create problems for him, tell everything to his parents and work colleagues. Don't steal his stuff. Even though you gave it to him, it's still his and it'd still be theft. And please don't steal the cat. You want to cut ties, not get into legal trouble. If you are married, do not tell him. Gather pictures of the texts, nudes. Look in deleted messages, other apps. Check phone, text records on bills. Keep collecting because if there's a divorce you will need it. I know it hurts. Happened to me too. Great ideas here. Drop off his cat before he lands. Don't leave a message. Just the turned on phone on the table, next to his keys and the bracelet. Block him and don't turn back. Keep everything that was gifted. Then ghost him. He can find his own ride home. He is an adult. Do not take back your old gifts. That is called stealing.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.